Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind. I felt like I needed to take a deep breath for some reason. Maybe some of you out there do too. Here's your invite to do a couple of breath work exercises if you feel like you need to. Anyway, in today's reading, we are going to be unpacking the last 24 hours of this connection from your person's perspective. This is a timeless reading, so we're not necessarily talking about 24 hours surrounding this reading's release, but rather from whenever it found you. What has your person been perceiving? What has their experience been? What have they been thinking, feeling? You get the gist of it. We are going to dive into that in our reading here today. And I hope you are having a fabulous day or night whenever this reading found you. Okay? Ooh. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands coming out as the first card. This person's been learning lessons from the past, self-reflecting. The word hindsight is coming through. Yeah, big time clarity. We have judgment coming out. So over the last 24 hours or so of this connection, I would say your person's been having some wake-up calls, specifically about the past. Now that could be the past with you. It could be the past with another relationship, another connection. Maybe they had like an eerily similar experience happen over the last day or so. It almost like identically mirrored another experience they've had in the past. And this time everything like clicked. They realized it. I can't snap, by the way. Fun fact. I can't snap. I try to do it. Sound doesn't happen. So anyway, you can snap for me if you want. Anyway, is there a snap emoji, by the way? If there is, comment it down below, because I just thought of that. I was like, is there a snapping emoji? But anyway, yeah, over the last 24 hours or so, your person had a big wake-up call about the past. Let's see what that's all about. I want to be as detailed as I can for you guys. The 7 of Cups, indecisiveness. Maybe your person has had a pattern of being indecisive, not making up their mind about a person, a situation, whatever it is. Maybe they just have indecisive tendencies about making an offer. Okay. All right. So there's a lot to unpack here. I want you to take it in the way that fits with your connection right now, and don't force it to fit in any particular way. Listen to your gut with what I'm about to say to you. It involves some level of commitment. So if this is somebody you just met or casually are seeing right now, it could be actually committing to being an exclusive connection. If you're already with this person, it could be higher level commitment like engagement, marriage, unions, moving in together, starting a family together. This person has had a tendency in the past to be very non-committal, or to be indecisive, or maybe take their time in making a decision about what level of commitment they're comfortable with. They've been maybe a little bit flighty, okay? And they had a wake-up call about that over the last, and that I'll show you the back of the deck in a second because that happened for a reason. But over the last 24 hours, they had a wake-up call about that indecisiveness and how maybe that sabotaged connections in the past and how they don't want to do that in this connection with you, okay? They're at least thinking about that. And the reason I think that they don't want to do that same thing with you is the back of the deck, which I was about to show you. It's the Wheel of Fortune. They want to turn it around. Oftentimes with the Wheel of Fortune, I get the energy of reversals, of 180s, Uno reverse, right? Where we're going from here to up here, or up here to down here. We're doing a complete turnaround and change, okay? And so it seems to me in the past, your person has been indecisive. They haven't made a clear path. Maybe they haven't committed, or they took their time and then sabotaged it and it never got to that stage. With this connection with you, when they've been thinking about you, they, over the last day or so, had a firm revelation that they don't want to repeat that pattern. They don't want to go through that again. And so they're going to turn it around and make a decision. They're actually going to make a firm decision with you. So let's see what's actually going to happen, okay? Because this is their perception. It's their thoughts, their feelings. I want to see what actions are going to be, okay? Because some people are fantasizers, they're daydreamers. They don't always take action or put their money where their mouth is. I want to see what's going on with your person. And I do the same thing with my personal readings. I always do a side-by-side comparison spread for a reason. Thoughts and feelings versus intentions, because some people are action takers, other people are not. And I want to know what's going on with your person. So did they come up with any action plans over the last 24 hours or so? I'm so itchy today, you guys. What the heck? I don't know why. All right, there we go. Ooh, oh, okay. All right. So, wow, that came up in one section, overlapping and all. Okay, there we go. And the back of the deck. So let me show you. Let me show you. So first up, I don't want to hold it upside down. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Hierophant, lots of pinks coming through. Someone's favorite color could be pink. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. That was the Hierophant, if I didn't say that. And then we have the Ace of Wands. The back of the deck is the Sun, and the other back of the deck, which I'm not going to explain to you guys what I mean by that because there's no point, is Justice. Just take my word for it. This is what I'm reading. This is how it happens. So just, unless you really want to know, and then you can comment and I'll share it with you if I see it. So, but anyway. Okay, so this is like joint back of the deck energy, I guess we're going with, and then this is the bulk of the message. I feel so goofy right now, you guys. So what's going on with your person? The game plan that they've sort of come up with over the last 24 hours is to progress, to work on things, and to bring stability into here. So they did indeed make a plan to commit in whatever the next stage of commitment is with you. I'm not saying it's extreme, like you started dating 2 weeks ago and suddenly they're like, all right, I'm marrying you next week. I'm not saying it's that extreme. Whatever the next stage of commitment would be for this connection, they have committed to, and they want to have a conversation with you about that. So if your person's been indecisive in the past, if they have like kind of strung it along or put it off or like given you wishy-washy energy, I think that they do want to have a talk with you, and they're planning on bringing it up in conversation of how to move things forward, okay? The 8 of Wands is also a card of moving forward, of progression, quick movement, up the ladder, okay? Climbing the ladder of commitment with you, climbing the ladder of the connection from step by step, getting there. Grounding things, planting some roots here with you, and something new, okay? Something exciting, a new phase, a new stage. So yeah, over the last 24 hours, your person has essentially, to put it bluntly with you, formed a plan that they are going to commit. They're going to talk to you about this. They're moving it forward with you. They want to plant some roots with you, whatever the next organic stage of commitment would be for the connection, okay? Now, the back of the deck, the backs of the decks coming in is the Sun and I was going to say Libra, so maybe that it is Libra, by the way, but the Sun and Justice. Oh my gosh, Leo and Libra. Anyway, I'm a mess. I need to go drink some more tea. Anyway, this person does want higher level commitment with you. For some of you out there, it involves a contract of some kind, buying a home, signing a lease, signing some kind of an agreement, marriage certificate, whatever it is. Could be, doesn't have to be, but I do get that sometimes with Justice, and it does sometimes indicate like legal stuff, okay? So signing a lease with you, buying a home with you, signing a marriage certificate, that could be the next stage for you. If that's the case, that's what they were thinking about, okay? If not, you know, it's just saying balancing it, solidifying it, making something more concrete than it is right now, and in a good feeling way. So your person's feeling good about the decision they've made about you and their plan. They're feeling good about it, confident in it rather. So good. Love it. Love to see it. I'm going to get you a couple of personal messages out now from Universe, and then we're going to close our reading out here today. If you've made it this far into the reading and you haven't yet, I would love it if you would like the video to let me know. Comment a sunshine emoji to let me know you're still here, and subscribe if you're new. Okay, so these next two messages are just for you. Doesn't have to relate to this connection necessarily. I do this for you to pull your energy back to you again and recenter yourself. It is the turkey with good news. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. And then your affirmation of the day, I will hold up at the end. Oh, this is cute. You can affirm it with me by commenting it down below. Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. Yes, good affirmation. Affirm that with me, please. And it's also very cute. I like this card. My favorite color is yellow, side note. So I always get excited whenever I see yellow things. I don't know. Anyway, you choose what to focus on. Pick a positive thought that you have. Allow that feeling to spread through your body and feel the joy. Repeat daily. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave your reading here, you guys. Thank you for joining. You are beautiful souls. I hope you know that, and I can't wait to see you for a future reading. Bye for now.